and we're gonna tell you how it happened, how we felt leading up to it, and yeah. You want to start?
Yeah, so I would first like to say thank you all for being so kind and so loyal to us. So the way how it happened was I had this plan roughly about 3 years or so ago, right? And coming down to the very day that I had to propose to her, for me to plan it out, it was incredibly, scary. And I was just like, man, I don't even know where to start, how to start, or whatsoever the case might be. But it all worked out. So going back to the planning, how it happened was I called a guy up at the airport, and trying to set everything up, trying to set up the time and as to when I would want to be there, and the tables and etc. It was just incredibly crazy. So yeah.
So the engagement was basically, he surprised me on a date. I assumed we were gonna go to dinner or something, but then he took me to a small airport in Massachusetts, and I was like, why are we going to the airport? I knew we weren't flying anywhere because of COVID. So I thought, oh, maybe we're having a picnic on the grass by the airport, so we can see the planes fly. Because the significance is we love to travel. This is my favorite travel buddy, and so that's why he did it at a airport. So then we go into the airport. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on, and the purpose was to do a flying lesson, right? Isn't that what you guys said?
Absolutely.
So I'm dressed up in a dress. I have a dress on heels, and I'm like, okay, so now I'm supposed to learn to fly a plane.
In a dress.
In a dress. I was like, I don't know what's going on. But I was excited as well because we love flying in planes and we love traveling. And then we get set up. What happens after that? They take some photos of us on the tarmac. We get into the plane, which actually the pilot, do you want to talk about who the pilot was?
So the pilot was actually a friend of mine that I went to high school with. We took a French class together, and his name is Matt. Shout out Matt, thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. So we got on the plane, took off in the air, right? And the motion of the airplane got her so sick.
Yeah, I have motion sickness.
She started, throwing up, and
I actually got sick. I got sick. Yeah, because it wasn't like a regular plane. It was like what I would call rinky-dink plane.
Yes.
Like kind of like a helicopter, kind of. And so there was so much turbulence, and there was no smooth ride, and my motion sickness kicked in, and I got sick. Sadly.
And yeah, so she had to take a plastic bag, and she went to work, started throwing up, and yeah, it was pretty crazy. So yeah, anyhow, so we weren't really able to complete the plane ride. So we're probably 7 minutes into the ride.
We were like 10 minutes in.
7 to 10 minutes. So we had to turn back around, and right then and there, I was like, you know what? I'm off to do it now. Pop up the question, and
even in my worst moment, he still wanted to marry me.
Yeah. And I asked her, I was like, Chels, would you be my future Mrs. Mason? And she was like, yeah, of course.
Yep.
And yeah, that's how it happened. So I would just like to say thank you to my younger brothers, my cousins, and my best friends. So Ami, Guyver, Diva, Ben, Richmond, Princess, Majo, Bintu, Isada. Isada actually helped me put the whole like the whole thing together.
Yes, she did.
At the
She
very
did.
last minute, I saw her. Thank you. Thank you. Also, Bintu, thank you for not killing her on the way there. What else? Who else? Who else am I forgetting?
The pilot and
Ben, Salim, and Matt. Matt, thank you so much, man. I'm happy and I am grateful that you get to witness one of the greatest and biggest times in my life, and I am grateful for that. Thank you.
all right.
That's it.
How's
She's
that?
gonna be Mrs. Mason.